y'all. We're gonna get into this topic about, well, as y'all know, the NFL draft just passed not too long ago, and it was a lot of black athletes, or just black athletes that were at the draft at home and with all their family, and when they put the camera on them, they on the couch, and it's usually mom, dad, sister, brother, whoever, and your girlfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of black athletes that had white girlfriends. So we're just gonna kind of get into the subject of kind of why a lot more athletes, black athletes, are starting to date, I guess, outside of their race, or white girls, I guess. Because I don't really even want to put the like stains just on like it just being white girls, because it's, it could be any other race, but I feel like the black community really took like kind of, not even offense, but they kind of felt some type of way about it, just mainly not seeing a lot of them dating like their own kind or their girls. So I feel like there's a lot of different reasons that go into that, and why you see predominantly more white girls or, other races rather than like black girlfriends at the, like, sitting down, you know what I'm saying, with the family at the draft. I feel like, for one, like, a lot of times what it is that just like people, you got young people that go from high school to college, and depending on what area they live in, or, you know what I'm saying, how big or small their town is, they used to seeing the same, 20, 30 girls that they didn't grow up with from elementary school all the way up. And it's, you know what I'm saying, probably predominantly black, predominantly white, predominantly, Mexican, or you got Mexicans or whites, or you probably ain't never had, other ethnicities that you grew up with in your school. So I feel like a lot of times when they go to these big D1 schools and they seeing all these fine ass girls walking around, they ain't trying to, date in the realm of what they usually seeing. They probably seeing somebody that's from the Caribbeans or something, or they probably seeing somebody that's from, Australia, or, somewhere across the country. Like, it's a whole bunch of different diversity when you go to those type of schools, and it's something that people that probably grow up in like poverty too, they ain't never seen nothing but like the typical ratchet, like, ghetto black girl that be in their hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably, tired of seeing the same type of black girls. They probably want to see different type of black girls. I don't know. It's just people become accustomed to something. So when they able to see change and kind of experience stuff, especially on their own, like 18, 19 years old, you on your own, like, you first time living by yourself away from your family, you ain't got no rules really. I mean, well, being that you're an athlete, you definitely gonna have some curfew and rules and stuff like that. So it's kind of, I mean, you still on your own though. Like, so you just around a whole bunch of type of different like people, and I feel like that's kind of part of the start of that reason of why that happens. Because naturally, you probably interested in seeing what's up with white girls. You get to finally see for yourself, because like there's always a stigma too. There's always a stereotype when it comes to what people think about black people and what people think about white people. And then you actually go to college and you start hanging around different types of people and races. Then you start seeing like, damn, they not as bad as I thought. Like, they actually kind of cool, or they're not all like the same way. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get to network with a lot more of different type of people. So that's probably the main reason I feel like, in my opinion, that is why they start to sway to other races. And then too, I feel like, white girls, they're already prepped from the start of their life really on how to be a good wife or a girlfriend that's supportive and stuff like that, and not stress you out. Like, I don't know, they just come with the right mindset. Like, they've seen it their whole life. Like, mom and dad is married, they picking them up from school, you know what I'm saying? They living with them there and literally their entire life up until that point to where they get out on their own. Or they gonna try to look for guys that they see actually got something going for themselves, or that's kind of, got their head on straight. And then that's when they'll start to apply, like, taking it further and being a good girlfriend, a good wife. I feel like they just already primed to doing that, just like I said, because they grew up and seen it. A lot of black girls really ain't got to just grow up and see both of their parents in a healthy relationship in the same like house. Like, it's kind of rare. And for like majority of the girls that don't get to see that, then that's really why they kind of, aren't in that realm. But not to say that they don't find people. This is just specifically for the whole athlete thing, and probably why, dudes not dating their race no more. But it's just like, I don't know, they come in a relationship expecting different things, and their priorities are on things that are different, and they're trying to push. I feel like they're trying to push certain things too much to where they don't need to, and a lot of Black women are more like dominant, like, they don't want to submit to certain things that probably a white girl would in order for, for things to go smoothly. Like, a lot of Black girls don't want to be, really told what to do, or, be put in a scenario where they look like, he own me, a man ain't finna own me, like, or just wanting to be proved that they can be independent. That's the majority of the thing I feel like really with Black girls is just the need to want to feel like they can be independent, when in reality I feel like they definitely want, because it was a whole thing, so they definitely want like Black men, but they want men in general, like they want men too. They don't come off as just like actually being independent and not wanting nobody. Like, they be wanting somebody too. So I feel like that's part of it. Them just already being accustomed to, knowing what a wife is supposed to be like and what to focus on, like how to make stuff easier. I feel like too, an athlete, especially at a D1 level, like, you have no time at all throughout your day. So you would rather get more, chill, like, or I would say a variety, like a text, like something that has a lot of, support, encouragement, and just saying, how was, just, I don't know, just saying the right stuff. And then, probably with Black girls, it'll be like the same with that too, but it'll probably be times where she mad at you about something, or, you just don't really have time to, be caught up into stuff that'll distract you from what you got going. So if you got somebody that ain't a distraction, but they just kind of helping you get to where you want to be, then that's another thing too. I feel like maybe they probably a little bit more supportive. I don't know, honestly. But I think those are kind of the main reasons on why that's kind of like the thing. Like, more of them are starting to lean towards white girls or people outside of their race. They understand like what's gonna benefit them on, like, in the long run. I feel like a lot of the Black athletes probably don't trust Black girls either to like be down, like, or loyal for real throughout the whole process and not just use them for the money. I feel like they feel like they'll be, well, I can't even say that, because there's been a lot of cases where, like, these white women, they get these male athletes that are Black, and once they get the money, they start doing crazy stuff. So I don't know, man. That's just kind of what I'm thinking on that. I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Like, did it really bother you that much, or did you not care? Me personally, I don't really care like that, because at the end of the day, the whole point of them being in that moment anyway is to celebrate them going to the league. So that really ain't even the main focus. But shit, as you see, like, we make we make something out of everything. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, we gonna find a storyline to have. And it's always going to be about the simplest shit. Like, even with the 50-50 shit, I feel like, that ain't really like a thing. Like, I feel like, too, you got to be able to let a dude function naturally. Like, let him do what he's supposed to do naturally. I feel like a lot of, the thing with that coming to play, too, is where you got one side that want to kind of, I wouldn't say police you, but kind of be like they teaching you, or, instructing you on what you need to be doing and this, that, and the third, instead of letting things happen naturally. The other side, I feel like they kind of just let things happen naturally, or they make you get to the point to where you're going to, want to do and provide naturally. So the whole 50-50 thing, like how much you going to pay on this, and that, and the third, just like, that's just a prime example. Like, we be focusing on the shit that don't really matter for real. Like, at the end of the day, y'all supposed to be a unit. Y'all supposed to do whatever for each other. So I feel like the bills, like, that's your main concern starting off rip. They more than likely just getting with you just because of what you can provide for them anyway, if they thinking about what they gonna have to come out of pocket for. So Yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind too. Shit, what are they trying to get out of the whole situation? Are they trying to just live for free? Because you got a lot of these girls that be wanting to live for free, and shit, that's a lot on both sides. So I wouldn't even put that as a reason towards why they would choose one side or the other, because that's predominantly in pretty much all races and areas. A lot of things I get sad too. I ain't even gonna say sad, but I'll be feeling bad for some of the dudes that be getting it. It mainly be like the NBA players though. I don't know, the NBA players be freaked out, bro. They always in some type of situation or a story where they like, what I'm saying, got a scandal going on with a porn star, or they didn't got caught up with, what I'm saying, a kid from this celebrity or that celebrity. The NFL players, you don't really hear too much about them. Even though they got they helmet on and stuff, you can't really see their face. Like, a lot of NFL players be kind of like active on like social media and stuff, but they don't never get caught up in no weird stuff like that, or it's rare that you see it. So, yeah, man, the NBA players, they be getting these chicks, man. They get the girl pregnant, and then now they paying $500,000 a month for child support, and then got their ass. So, shit, yeah, that's just another one of those things to look at too. But, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Me personally, like I said, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. Just let people be happy. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to always try to put our own imagery on what somebody else's situation should look like just because that's what we feel, or that's what a collective feels about on how things are supposed to look and supposed to be. Like, he probably was dating a black girl and was mad as shit the entire time he was dating a black girl, or it probably just didn't work out. They probably just was at two different places in their life. I don't know. You never know, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, let people do what they want to do, man, at the end of the day. So, yeah, man, that's going to be it for this video. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's been your boy. I'm gone.